There he is again. Old Bobby Stoker. Looking just as sexy as he did on that blue can. Oh yeah. Bobby. My dip's got balls, man. Not quite the ping I was hoping for. That's okay though. Bobby Stoker. You always tell how good a dip is by how fucking greasy and dirty your fingers are after you take a pinch. My hands are spotless clean. I just wash them twice. But fucking Bobby Stoker, man. He makes the, from what I gather, this is like a budget dip in the States, but it's the best, man. It's the fucking best. I was really in the mood for a straight dip. Like I said before, straight dip's kind of one of those things, like, I could dip mint and wintergreen all day long, all day, every day, But and a straight dip, it's the one flavor that you can get in Canada other than Skol Dark. And you can get Copenhagen and Skol Straight. And Skol Straight pouches. These little motherfuckers. These are good when you don't have much money and you don't have any dip, because these are cheap, like way cheaper, and they're I'll get maybe 8 pinches out of a can, but in these they're definitely 15 little individual portions, and they're not quite the same, but they do the job when you need the job done. And they're fucking, tasting this Stoker's dip and smelling this Skol dip, they're both straight, like the whatever fucking straight is. I think it's the weirdest name. They don't have a gay, It's weird. Like, what the fuck does it mean? I didn't mean that to sound homophobic at all. I'm not homophobic at all. But yeah, fucking, it's just the weirdest thing. And there's all kinds of people say all kinds of things on what it tastes like. And, it's really sweet and sugary. It's really smoky and bitter. It's really, anybody can say anything. I think it tastes like root beer. If you ask me, if I had to pick one thing it tastes like, I'd say root beer, And I'll tell you, this is 500 times better than this shit. You know what I mean? And I don't mind Skol Straight at all. But I much prefer Stokers. I could dip this every day, whereas I couldn't dip Skol straight every day unless I had to, But yeah, this is Bobby Stoker's personal favorite dip. Ever since I learned that, I've had a new respect for it. But yeah, it tastes kind of like root beer. But Stokers, out of all the straight dips, Stokers is by far the best, in my Canadian perspective opinion. I like all the Stokers products, though. I'm not sponsored by Stokers, by the way, but I dig their shit. I really like it a lot. And you can't get it in Canada, so fucking ain't right. Thanks, Hillary. But guitar in this tuning I don't usually have it in, so it's nice to fuck around with that. It's a nice sounding tune. So yeah, since I got back from the food bank and made my vlog and made a little music video, what have I done? It's laundry day here, hence my change of shirt. And I got nominated to do by my good friend Charlie Petch, who I've played in bands with and done art with for fucking over 20 years now, you know. And Charlie is an amazing fucking person that I've known and see grow artistically and in other ways over the years. They are one of my dearest friends. Charlie used to be known as Kathy to me. She's a trans. I don't know how to. She presents herself in a masculine way now. So they present themselves in a masculine way now. I don't mean to be. I'm trying to learn the new language, but yeah, Charlie, who's just a fucking phenomenal writer, performer, musician, you name it, you know. We've done so many things together. I acted in their first few plays. We've done spoken word events together. We've done music. We played in a band together for 20 some odd years. We played in the Silver Hearts, a different band, for 15 years together. Done some shit. Anyhow, they asked me to there's some fucking Facebook fad 10 book challenge, like, you know, pick your 10 favorite albums or change your life. There's one, pick 10 books that change your life. The very first book that came to mind is a book that I read in my teens. It was either in my teens or when I just turned 20, something like that. It was called You Can't Win by Jack Black. Not the Jack Black, you know, from the movies. It's an old guy. If you have any interest in the industrial workers of the world, hoboing, train jumping, what it's like, you know, class division, it's like the Bible for the poor, downtrodden individuals of society. You know what I mean? It shows you can work your ass off for capitalism and it's going to fuck you in the end, right? So I haven't read it in a number of years. I should really reread it. It's a fucking phenomenal book. You Can't Win by Jack Black. If you haven't read it, go out and read it. It changed my life. You know what I mean? And gave me a lot of perspective on, you know, it's a book. When you read it, you'll understand. It's a book. I try to put its principles into practice pretty much every day of my life, be it conscious or subconscious. You know, it's a very important book. But yeah, 10 book challenge. That's an interesting one. So there's there's a lot of books, man, from a lot of different genres that have changed my direction of thought or whatever. But I figure we'll get to them as they come. It's like the records, picking 10 records. How do you fucking pick 10 records out of the millions of records you've listened to? You know, you really gotta fucking weed it out and get down to the fact of the matter. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that was my first choice. You Can't Win. I'm an old supporter of the IWW. I'm not really sure how effective it is now, or, you know, I was like a member. I'm still a member as far as I know. I was a member in good standing a number of years ago. I'm not in good standing anymore because I haven't paid dues in fucking 15 years, but I still believe in the core values of it, you know. And I'm not going to explain the IWW right now in the 3 minutes I have left, but yeah, it's interesting stuff, you know. Early labor movement kind of shit, right? Early union stuff before the unions became what they are now, you know. Back when they actually helped workers more than they do now. So yeah, but that was my first choice. You Can't Win by Jack Black. I think it's a phenomenal book. I think it's tremendous. I think it's a job. It's a book that did a fantastic job. It's tremendous. Be well. Stay free. Be the best you can be. And if you can't do that, fake it. Fuck yeah. Have a great day.